Right now, Sunderland are operating in a reality that would have sounded absurd just a few years ago. This is no longer a club reacting to the market, it's shaping it. When Premier League giants start circling your players, it usually signals vulnerability. At the Stadium of Light, it now signals strength. Sunderland have built an environment where international talent sees opportunity, development and visibility. And that shift is being tested in real time. One of the most versatile players in Régis Lebris's squad has already racked up 27 appearances this season, quietly becoming a cornerstone of the system. But that consistency has triggered something inevitable: attention. And not just from mid-table sides, but from clubs preparing for European football, ready to turn Sunderland's success to their own advantage. Lebris understands exactly what he's dealing with. He's not managing a typical squad player, he's managing a tactical weapon. A footballer capable of covering multiple roles, effectively becoming what he himself described as the 11th starter, a player who fits wherever the system requires him. That kind of versatility is priceless in a Premier League campaign built on adaptability, but it also creates tension, because players like this don't want to be everywhere. They want to be indispensable somewhere. Add the World Cup into the equation and the situation becomes even more delicate. This is a player thinking about rhythm, visibility and status. Sunderland already showed in January that they value performance over profit. They blocked a move because they couldn't replace him. That decision wasn't hesitation, it was control. It showed a club prioritizing competitive stability over quick financial gain, even under pressure from title-chasing sides. At the center of this situation is Liverpool Geertruida. The Dutch international arrived on loan from RB Leipzig with a £20 million option that now looks like one of the smartest bits of business Sunderland have lined up in years. But according to reports from Team Talk, things have escalated quickly. Liverpool under Arne Slot are back in the race, and this isn't casual interest. Slot knows the player from Feyenoord. He trusts him. He wanted him in January and was only prevented from signing him because Sunderland refused to let him leave without a replacement. Now the summer is approaching and Liverpool are not alone. Aston Villa, Tottenham and Crystal Palace are all keeping a close eye on the situation. But here's the key difference. Sunderland don't need to negotiate. They already hold the clause. This isn't a bidding war, not yet. This is a decision, their decision. And that's where the £20 million dilemma becomes real. On paper, it's a fair price. In today's market, it could even look like a bargain for a player with Premier League experience, tactical intelligence, and elite versatility. But context matters. Geertruida is not a guaranteed starter in a fixed role. He's a system player, a solution, a connector. Do you spend that level of money on flexibility, or do you invest in a specialist? Arne Slot's public frustration after failing to sign him in January only adds fuel to the fire. It confirms the level of demand, it increases the perceived value, even if the clause remains fixed. And behind the scenes, the players' representatives are fully aware of what's happening. Opportunities across England and beyond, bigger contracts, Champions League football. Sunderland now have to sell more than just a project. They have to sell certainty. They need to convince him that staying on Wearside offers a clearer path to the World Cup than becoming a rotation option at Anfield. So now it comes down to a decision that will define the next phase of Sunderland's evolution. Is £20 million the right price to secure Liverpool Geertruida on a permanent deal, or do you step back, take the financial upside and reinvest in two new pieces for the system? What matters more right now, loyalty to a project that's clearly growing, or the opportunity to maximize profit in a market that's watching every move?